Can't away the white flag.
Hell no, nigga. We always gonna be enemies for what you did to Ty. MK's setting up our crews to ambush us tonight. Now, this is a chance for us to ambush their asses and catch them off guard.
Get the fuck out of here! Hey, whoa! Fuck you, man!
We lost the battle, but the war still continues. And I ain't going nowhere.
Truth be told, I wanted bro back in the D to help me fight the war against Henry. But this was one battle I was gonna have to pick up arms alone.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DC, and today I'm about to talk about BMF Season 3, Episode 3, The Battle with Techwood, and this is my thoughts, my review, my recap, my opinion on Episode 3, and how I felt about it overall. Now, if you're a fan of BMF like me, and you like the videos I upload and create, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. And also, leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box so y'all let me know y'all predictions for these next upcoming episodes of BMF. Now, overall, man, Episode 5 was epic. This was one of the best episodes so far in Season 3. I'm not gonna lie, if you personally ask me, this was the best episode out of all the episodes in the BMF series so far. This episode was action-packed, it was emotional, it was funny. Like, bro, Episode 5 was amazing. I have nothing bad to say about this episode, bro. Boy, Detective Bryan's son got taken out in this episode. Meech's homeboy Diesel got taken out in this episode, as well as Rip the Rapper. Stacks got his head knocked off in this episode. Boy, Stacks went out like Denzel on Training Day. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny than a motherfucker. Detective Kobe Anderson, she got dropped off in this episode, which was Detective Jim partner. The little boy Milton that be kicking him with Remy Ransom at the Techwood projects, he got dropped off. Like, bodies was dropping everywhere in this episode, bro. Altogether total, we had 6 deaths in this episode. Actually 7 if you count the situation that happened with Henrietta fighting the dude in her organization that she stabbed up, which I'm gonna talk about later on in this video. But altogether total, bro, that's about 7 deaths. Like, bodies was dropping all over the place in this episode, man. Episode 5 was lit. This was the best episode so far of the season, and I cannot wait to see what's next for the remaining 5 of these episodes in Season 3 of BMF. But shout out to your boy Sterling Black and the PA boys. I gotta give them a shout out because they looked out for Meech and Terry in that shootout that happened at the Techwood projects. And I'm gonna talk about that first before I get into the rest of the topics in this video. That shootout that happened at the Techwood projects was something else, bro. Bodies was dropping everywhere. Everybody was getting shot. And all this shit started because of bitch ass Stacks and the move that he made last week in episode 4 to team up with Glock to try to take out Meech and Remy Ransom. Because in this episode, we saw your boy Meech come back to Atlanta with Terry. And while they was at the Platinum Palace kicking in and whatnot, your boy Stacks introduced himself to Terry, telling Meech that everything is good between them two and it's all positive vibes here on out. Knowing good and goddamn well that ain't the type of time he was on. And while they was in the club having a conversation with each other, Stacks let it be known that Remy Ransom is also in the building kicking it with his crew at the club. So Meech being the type of nigga he is, because it's on site anytime he see Remy Ransom, Meech went over there, started to fight with Remy Ransom once again, and the BF crew jumped on Remy Ransom and his boys at the Platinum Palace in this episode. And this shit low-key pissed me off because Remy Ransom was not bothering nobody in this episode. Like, bro was just sitting there chilling, talking to the bitches, minding his business, and Meech and his crew want to go start a fight with Remy Ransom. So while Meech and Terry was kicking it outside of the club, they ended up seeing the boxer that they know by the name of Mac Attack, and they started to have a conversation with him about his Rolls Royce. But as this was going on, the MKs did a drive-by shooting and killed Meech's homeboy Diesel, and everybody assumed it was Remy Ransom and his crew because Meech and his homeboy just got in a fight with Remy Ransom not too long ago. And Stacks was telling Meech that it was Remy Ransom and his crew to cover up his tracks because Stacks was the one that told the MKs that BMF and everybody that's involved with BMF was going to be at the Platinum Palace. So Meech wanted to go after Remy and kill Remy at the Techwood projects after hours when it's dark and they know that ain't nobody going to be outside. And Stacks was hyping Meech up, telling Meech, hell yeah, bro, we should do that. I know a female that live in the Techwood project. She could help us get in and out. Like, we gonna be good, bro. I'm riding with you. And Terry knew this nigga Stacks couldn't be trusted. Just by the way he was acting, Terry knew Stacks could not be trusted at all. And Meech found out that Stacks couldn't be trusted in this episode after Tina told Meech that she heard on the streets that the MKs was the one that took out Diesel and Stacks set it up, and Stacks been working for the MKs this whole time. So when Meech found this out, him and his crew decided to pull up to the Techwood projects in broad daylight to call a temporary truce between him and Remy Ransom so they could come together together and take out the MKs because the MKs was setting both of them up to kill them. And Remy really wasn't trying to hear anything Meech had to say because Meech was telling Remy that the MKs got military-grade weapons and they ain't gonna stand against the MKs if the MKs come over there and wipe out everybody in the Techwood project, so they need to come together so they could have enough soldiers to wipe out the MKs. Even Remy Ramsey homeboy Clyde told Remy that Meech had a point about this, but Remy wasn't trying to hear that shit, bro. He like, nah, I ain't trying to hear nothing Meech gotta say. And the next thing you know, the MKs as well as Stacks show up to the Techwood projects and start lighting everybody up. And when I tell y'all they lit everybody up at the Techwood projects, bro, they lit everybody up, kids included. And I'm not gonna lie, your boy Glock really pissed me off in this episode because this nigga really shot an innocent child for no reason. Like, Glock was just spraying random bullets everywhere, bro. Like, he wasn't aiming at nobody. This nigga was just shooting bullets everywhere. And in the process of him shooting these random ass bullets everywhere, one of these bullets hit an innocent child and killed the little boy by the name of Milton. We saw this little boy for the first time in episode 1. We met him when he was having a conversation with Remy Ransom, as well as the rest of the kids in the Techwood projects, because Remy was passing out lunches to him before they went to school. So when this happened, bro, your boy Remy was pissed the hell off. He didn't even want the little boy Milton in there. He like, bro, what is you doing in here? Because Milton showed up with the strap. He like, hey, bro, I got a gun. Like, fuck these niggas, bro. Let's slide. We about to take these niggas out there. Remy was like, nah, bro, get out of here. Like, you don't need to be here. But it was too late for the little boy to even get to safety because Glock ended up spraying up the apartment that Clyde and Remy was hiding in to take cover from. The little boy dad was tripping on Remy about this. He like, bro, this is your fault. You supposed to be protecting us, but this was really out of Remy's control, bro. Remy really couldn't do nothing about this. And I just feel bad for your boy Remy, man. I feel sorry for Remy. Rest in peace to Milton. He did not deserve this shit at all. Glock, I hope your ass gets smoked before season 3 is over with because you foul as fuck for doing that shit, bro. But while this is going on with Remy and Milton, on the opposite side of the Techwood projects, Meech's homeboy Rip the Rapper ended up getting smoked by the MKs in this episode. He died right in Meech's arm, and Meech had the nerve to tell this nigga while he was dying that he gonna make sure to put his music out so they can remember him forever. Like, nigga, nobody ain't trying to hear that shit right now, bro. It's a time and place for everything, and now is not the time and place for you to say this shit right now. And it really wasn't the time and place for this right now, because the MKs was closing in closer on Meech, Terry, and Duffy. Your boy Terry ended up picking up the AK. He started letting off shots, but it wasn't enough to keep the MKs off of them. And the next thing you know, Sterling, Hoops, and the rest of the PA crew showed up to the party and started lighting everybody up. And I'm not gonna lie, this scene had me hyped. Your boy Sterling Black really came through. He came through for Meech and Terry, bro. I'm glad your boy Terry called reinforcement from Detroit and he had Sterling and the PA boys pull up to the party. So after Meech and Terry left the Techwood projects, your boy Stacks was talking shit, running his mouth, and before this nigga could even finish his sentence, your boy Glock pulled out the strap and shot him, telling him like, look, bro, I'm glad you helped me out, but at the same time, you ain't get the job done. Meech and Terry is still alive, and you ain't about to be alive no more. So, nigga, I'm about to smoke your ass. And like I said earlier in the video, bro, Stacks went out like Denzel Washington on training day. Your boy Glock lit that nigga the fuck up. Glocks had Stacks doing the Harlem Shake, bro. This shit was funny as fuck. I'm glad Stacks got what he deserved, and I was hoping and praying he was at this shootout too, because like I said in my episode 4 recap, I wanted Stacks to get taken out. Like, bro, Stacks needed to go. Like, the nigga was doing too much. He kept running his mouth, and the nigga was just hating on Meech for no reason. Like, Stacks was just a hater overall, bro, and haters don't need to be around for the long run, especially if they ain't gonna do nothing but cause problems for you. So I'm glad your boy Glock took this nigga Stacks the fuck out. It was fun while it lasted, but we smoking on that Stacks pack today, goddammit. Now, in this episode, we saw your boy Detective Bryan's son, Kevin, pass away in this episode after he decided to commit suicide. I'm not going to talk about the situation that happened with your boy Kevin in this episode because it's a very sensitive situation to talk about, and I don't feel comfortable talking about it, to be honest. What's understood ain't got to be explained. If you watch the episode, then you know what happened to your boy Kevin. It was horrible what Kevin went through in this episode. Like I knew Detective Bryan's son, Kevin, was going to die, but I did not expect him to go out like that. And this is about to piss your boy Detective Bryan the fuck off. I'm expecting Detective Bryan to be on demon time in this second half of season 3. And I hope he smokes Henrietta before season 3 is over with, bro. I'm calling it now. I feel like your boy Detective Bryan is going to take out Henrietta before season 3 is over with. Especially what happened to his son in this episode. Like, bro, Detective Bryan is not about to let that shit slide. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like he's still going to blame Meech and Terry for this because that nigga obsessed with Meech and Terry. But at the same time, I think his energy is about to focus more on your girl Henrietta in this second half of season 3. And I do believe this possibly might cause issues between Detective Bryan and Henrietta's father, Blaze. Because Henrietta's father, Blaze, is cool with Detective Bryan, but at the same time, with Henrietta pulling that protection from Kevin, I feel like your boy Detective Bryan is going to smoke Henrietta because of this. And I don't know if your boy Blaze is going to be cool about it. But at the same time, your boy Blaze has told Henrietta to chill out on the stuff that she's doing because the stuff that she does affects his name, and he doesn't need his name tarnished because of the stuff that she's out here doing in the streets. And with her killing law enforcement, because she did smoke Detective Jed partner Kobe Anderson in this episode, I do believe your boy Blaze is going to get involved in this situation that's going on between Detective Bryan and Henrietta. And I would not be surprised if your boy Blaze was forced to choose a side. And look here, bro, Henrietta wilding the fuck out. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? With these TV shows, we always see a son kill father or a father kill son moment. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind seeing your boy Blaze take out Henrietta if they go that direction. Like, Henrietta is starting to become a pointless ass character, bro. She gotta go. She gotta get neutralized before season 3 is over with. She ain't doing nothing but causing chaos for everybody. Like, it's time for her to go. I hope your boy Blaze is able to figure out a way to neutralize the situation between Detective Bryan and Henrietta, because your boy Detective Bryan ain't going to stop until Henrietta is dead. And I really hope she get popped in these next upcoming episodes of BMF, because Henrietta was really pissing me the hell off in this episode. Especially that fighting scene that she had with one of her soldiers. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that shit pissed me off. Like, you want to fight one of your soldiers because the soldier let Detective Bryan get away from him. Because in this episode, your boy Detective Bryan, he got out of jail, and Henrietta sent her goons to pick up Detective Bryan from jail, but she wanted her goons to kill Detective Bryan instead, but Detective Bryan realized what was going on, and he was able to get away. So she got mad and started punching on one of her soldiers. She constantly kept telling him to hit her. He wouldn't hit her at all until she decided to cut herself open with a knife. She ended up stabbing herself in the side of her stomach because the dude that she was fighting on, Detective Bryan, he stabbed him in the stomach when they was in the car fighting each other. So she like, shit, bro, you can't sit here and say you don't got a reason to hit me. Like, I got scar wounds just as well as you. Like, fight me, bro, fight me. So he decided to fight back, and he started whipping her ass. And once she started getting her ass whipped, she wanted to cheat and grab the knife and cut this nigga up. Like, bruh, why you go start a fight with a nigga talking about hit me, treat me like I'm a man, but you ended up cheating and acting like a bitch and grabbing a knife and stabbing a nigga? Like, come on now, not calling her a bitch or nothing like that, but that was a bitch move. Like, that shit pissed me the hell off. I don't know what they got going on with Henrietta's character, but she is starting to annoy the fuck out of me. Now, in this episode, we saw your boy Charles finally rekindle things with Lucille, and he was finally able to clap Lucille cheeks in this episode. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, Charles is a season 3 MVP if you ask me. Like, for him to be on Lucille's bad side and find a way to get her right where he wants her, and he was able to smash at the end of the episode, like, bro, you cannot knock Charles for that. You can't knock Charles for that at all. The only person y'all could be mad at is your girl Lucille, because shit, she the one that folded, goddammit. But shit, just because she folded, that still don't mean nothing. She still might leave Charles' ass, because shit, before her and Charles started to do the nasty, she was looking at the business card that Dr. Maurice gave her with his number on it. She was thinking about him. So you never know what Lucille could do next, bro. You never know what her decision might be next when it comes to this situation between her, Charles, and Dr. Maurice. You never know, bro. But at the same time with Lucille, bro, if she gonna be on this time, bro, she gotta let Charles do him, because she got pissed off at the fact that she heard from her cousin Estelle, her nosy ass cousin Estelle, came to Lucille and Charles' house, talked to shit, talking about some, you need to pack your bags, because I just saw Charles out having dinner with Sister Riley, and he was holding her hands. And Sister Riley is the same Sister Riley we saw last season in episode 5, when your girl Lucille confronted Sister Riley about her and Charles possibly having an affair with each other, and Sister Riley was letting it be known that her and Charles not sleeping with each other, and it ain't nothing like that. And it still ain't nothing like that at all. And the only reason why Sister Riley was having dinner with Charles is because Charles wanted Sister Riley to help him out with writing a song for Lucille, which was fire as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, this song was fire. I like this song. Some people might not like this song. Only thing I ain't like, bro, they had the goddamn auto-tune for Charles' voice, and you could tell this wasn't the actual actor singing this song. But other than that, this song was fire. But Lucille's cousin Estelle almost got Charles' head knocked off with that bat, because Lucille was standing at the door waiting for Charles to come home with a bat in her hand. She was about to knock Charles the fuck out, but Charles was letting it be known he was kicking it with Sister Riley because he was trying to get her help to help him out with this song that he was writing for Lucille. Which is why people need to mind their fucking business. Let this be a lesson right here, y'all, to mind your own goddamn business, because you don't know what the hell people got going on in their relationships. And not like that, but the last time I checked, Lucille was the one that asked for a divorce. So how she gonna get upset at Charles for having dinner with Sister Riley? Like, I didn't see Lucille purpose at getting mad at Charles for having dinner with Sister Riley. Y'all let me know down below in the comment box how you felt about that, but I don't feel like she should have got mad at Charles for having dinner with Sister Riley. Like, she been kicking it with her ex Maurice in each and every other episode, so why Charles can't go out and kick it with some females and have some fun? Like, I just feel like it's low-key double standards if you ask me, but I ain't gonna get into all that shit, bro. It is what it is. Some people got their own opinions about it. We all entitled to our opinions about this, but I just feel like your girl Lucille didn't have no reason to get mad at Charles for having dinner with Sister Riley. Even if he was only having a date with her to get her to help him out with this song that he's writing for Lucille, like, she shouldn't have never got mad at that. That's just my opinion. Especially with her ex Maurice constantly being on her mind, like, Lucille should have never got mad at that at all. Like, it seemed like Lucille is doing her, so why can't Charles do him? That's all I'm saying. But other than that, man, I ain't really got too much else to say in regards to episode 5. Episode 5 was great. This was an epic episode. This was fantastic. Any good word you want to describe this episode, bro, it was like that. This episode was phenomenal, fantastic, immaculate, bro. I don't have nothing bad to say about this episode. Rest in peace to your boy Kevin. Rest in peace to your boy Diesel. Rest in peace to Rip. Fuck you, Stacks. You don't get no rest in peace from me. You a hoe ass nigga. Rest in peace to Kobe Anderson. Who else I'm missing? Rest in peace to the little boy Milton from the Techwood Projects. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers at the Techwood Projects. Rest in peace to everybody that died in this episode, because there was a lot of bodies that dropped in this episode, bro. Bodies was dropping left to right in this episode. I'm expecting bodies to continue dropping in this second half of season 3 of BMF. I cannot wait to see what's next for these next upcoming episodes of BMF. Leave your comments and theories down below in the comment box. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode overall, as well as if you like this video. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, and make sure you turn on that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe, and God bless.